What child ever told their parent that they wanted to grow up to be a drug addict?
Hey y'all, we got a special interview today. I'm here with Bruce. He's obviously an independent candidate for Chatham County Sheriff. And I'm going to let him announce a very special bit of work he's been working on here.
Um, this is something I've been working on for about 2.5 months. Um, I could do like everybody else and gone out and said that I was going to be hard on drugs and so forth and so on. We are going to be hard on drugs when elected as sheriff. The thing is the drugs, that's just one part of the problem. Um, because you got to take care of the demand to get rid of the supplier. If the drug dealer doesn't have the demand, he's not going to come. If you don't take care of that problem also, then you're just going to be doing a vicious cycle. One drug dealer, you lock him up, tomorrow there'll be another one take his place. So for the last 2.5 months, I've been in contact with drug rehab places. And myself and Candy Bibe have been in many discussions working out the logistics of how this could be done and how it can take place within Chatham County. Um, and this is the good part about this video today. Today, we finally got everything worked out. Basically, what my administration is going to do is we're going to attack it from both ways. We're going to go after the drug dealer, but we're going to have avenues for the drug addicts to get help, get rehabilitated. I've spoke to many church members from different churches. So between the sheriff's office, Candace, and the multiple churches I've talked to, we have a 3-step program to help the ones that are on drugs and addicted to drugs, not just throw them out and say, good luck. We're actually going to give them support and work together between the three of us to give them the support to get off of the drugs. Because if you get rid of the demand, there's no need for a drug dealer. He's not going to make any money. So there's no need for him to be here. When you also, if you get rid of the ones that's on drugs and you get them help, that's going to drop the crime within Chatham County, because the drug dealers are not the ones that's doing the break-ins to your homes, your cars, so forth and so on. The drug addicts are the ones that's doing that because they can't afford the drugs. So they do them type of crimes to be able to pay for their drugs to pay the drug dealer. So my administration is going to attack it from both sides. We're going to, yes, be hard on drug dealers. No willing and dealing. You tell on this one, I'll let you off. No, you sold drugs, so you faced the crime that you did. No plea bargaining. But the main thing is we have to get rid of the demand also because of the drug dealers. And there's so many people out here that has lost family members due to drugs. And I guarantee you, not one of them children told their parents when they were growing up, I want to grow up to be a drug addict. They told their mother and father, I'm sure they wanted to be a lawyer, a fireman, anything, doctor, not a drug addict. Life happens. People fall in bad times and they fall on the drugs. Once they get addicted to the drugs, it's not just as simple as everybody thinks. We'll just quit, throw it down. This is the reason why I've been working for 2.5 months to get this done, get it all worked out, get all the logistics of it, the grants, everything worked out. It's been a lot of work behind the scenes that there's no way I could tell you all the work and phone calls that's been made. But it was a long, drawn out thing. I've talked to multiple sheriff's offices that are already doing this, talked to the sheriffs, talked to their administration, got their plans, how they do it, how it works, and what you have to do to get it done. So this is not me saying this is what I'm going to do. This is me saying that once comes sheriff, this is a phone call, and the phone call is made, and it starts right then and there. It's been a whole lot of work to it.
What is it going to cost the Chatham County residents?
Not one penny. It's not going to go towards the sheriff's office budget. It's not going to go to any type of where a citizen of Chatham County will have to pay a dime. This is through grants, local, state, and federal. This is something that myself and Candace have been working on and talking to get all the logistics of that part taken care of. Because to say that I was going to go out and start another drug team, there's already a drug team with Chatham County. You're just talking about more manpower, more money, more expenses. You already have a drug team. The only thing the drug team's going to get from my administration is go do your job. If you need something, let me know, and I'll do what I can do to get it for you. But their main thing they're going to be told, go do your job. I'm not going to hinder them. They know their job. They know what they're supposed to do. So go do it. Go do your job. That's what they're going to get from my administration. And as far as the rehab and the churches, the church members, they're all willing to volunteer their time to do the mentoring and the supporting of the ones once they get out of rehab. The rehab program, it is Candace doing the grants. She's already found out about the grants. She already knows about the grants, and she has everything under control on the grant part. There, one of the sheriffs that told me that was from towards the coast, there's actually a grant that Candace and myself are going to fill out that will be for the sheriff's office, and it's through the federal government. And we've already got all the details and everything on that, to where all we have to do is fill out the paperwork, send it in. And the sheriff down towards the coast is the one that gave me all that information, myself and Candace, that information.
So you've been busy for 2.5 months. I know it as your campaign manager, but now you're giving it to the people what you've been doing. One of the many things you've been working on.
Yes. I can say I've got a plan, but until I have it figured out and all of the logistics worked out, I'm smart enough to know that there's people smarter than me on stuff. And so I make contact with them people and everything else and get everything worked out to where it's not a point of, okay, I said I was going to do this, but now how do I do it? When I say that I'm going to do something, I've already got it figured out how it's going to take place. There's even more stuff that's going to be coming out real soon that I've been working on for several months. So just because I'm not out on Facebook showing everything, a lot of it, you got to get it together, get it worked out. And this way you have the plan to when it comes time, you make a phone call and it's activated. It's not, okay, I said I was going to do this. Now let me figure out how I'm going to do it. That's the way I work. So that's the reason why I say if I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, because the plan's already there and I'm going to have it worked out before I tell you that I'm going to do it. And that's just the way I work.
So the moral of the story on this one, ladies and gentlemen, he's, action speaks louder than words. So he's been talking behind the scenes, but he's not going to talk in public until he's ready to implement the actions. And there you have it. He's going to have a really great plan set up, a 3-pronged plan to help addicts and to rid the county of drug dealers.
Right.
So vote for Bruce Coble, November 3rd, 2026, independent write-in candidate for Chatham County Sheriff.
Thank you.